Today we're ranking the top 10 private schools around Indianapolis, but not by test scores or tuition. Instead, we're ranking them by what it actually costs to live nearby. In every city, there's a short list of schools where the ultra wealthy send their kids. But in Indy, the story's different. Prestigious meets practicality. Let's take a look at where the best private schools meet real world affordability, because whether you're aiming for prestige, connection, or just the right academic fit, understanding where Indy's elite actually sends their kids tells you a lot about where the city's money, influence, and opportunity really live. I'm Cameron Geesaman, local real estate agent, community connector, and your go-to for all things Indy. If you're moving to Indy, finding the right school for your kids is huge, but so is landing in an area that makes sense for your budget and how you actually want to live. Stick around because we're covering everything from affordable city options to Hamilton County luxury, plus 2 bonus picks at the end that prove great education doesn't always mean $1 million mortgage. Now, we're gonna start with the most affordable area on the list, and then we're gonna work our way to the schools that are surrounded by some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the Indy metro area. Let's jump in. Kicking off the list at number 10 is MTI School of Knowledge over on Indy's west side. Now, tuition here runs around $8,000 per year, serving K through 12. The average home nearby is about $173,000, which, if you're coming from, say, Chicago or the coast, probably sounds like a typo, but it's not. You can literally live near a full K through 12 private school for less than the cost of a studio apartment in most major cities. Now, MTI blends faith-based education with a strong STEM focus, and it's known for its tight community and academic discipline. You're also close to Eagle Creek Park, one of Indy's biggest outdoor gems, and yet you're still only about a 15-minute drive to downtown Indy. Now, if you want solid academics, smaller class sizes, and don't need a mansion to prove you care about your kids' education, then MTI quietly checks all of those boxes. Next up, Cardinal Ritter High School, also on the west side, and this one has deep roots in Indy's Catholic community. Now, tuition here runs between $8,000 and $14,000 per year and serves grades 6 through 12. Now, homes within a mile of this school average around $192,000, so you're still in that very affordable or attainable range. It's a cozy, community-driven area where Friday nights are all about basketball games, fish fries, and seeing people you know at the grocery store. Now, Ritter's known for its academics, athletics, and diverse student body. It's the kind of school where teachers still know parents' names, and generations of families send their kids there. If you want an Indy Catholic school that's strong, affordable, and doesn't require a north side mortgage, this one's a solid fit. Now, at number 8, we've got Covenant Christian High School, tucked near the Avon border. Now, tuition here is about $13,986 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. The average home nearby sits around $249,000, which is the mid-range for Indy, but with a lot of value for honestly what you can get. Here you'll find newer neighborhoods, mature trees, and just enough space to park your kid's first car when that day inevitably comes. Kind of like us, we're at that spot. Now, Covenant is known for small classes, strong faith integration, and a we actually know your student vibe. It's big enough for variety, but small enough that they can't get away with skipping chapel. Didn't know that's a thing. If you're relocating and want a calm suburban setting that still keeps you 20 minutes from downtown, Covenant gives you that small town feel without moving to, well, an actual small town. At number 7, we've got Brebeuf Jesuit on the northwest side of Indianapolis, a serious academic heavyweight in the neighborhood that won't demand a 7-figure mortgage. Now, tuition runs about $22,500 per year, and homes within a mile average around $256,000. Now, Brebeuf has long been a favorite for Indy's business leaders and professionals, as it's where families who could live anywhere still choose to stay close in the city and send their kids to Brebeuf. What you get here is a Jesuit-inspired college prep school with a mission: men and women for others. Now, that means academics plus character plus service. The campus is big, the opportunities are many, and the area is stable, accessible, and real. If you're relocating and want a school with name recognition, rigorous programs, and a neighborhood that still keeps you kind of within reach of Indianapolis rather than the far north suburbs, Brebeuf offers a compelling middle ground. Now, in plain English, you're getting elite without the elite price tag right outside your door, and it's the kind of place where legacy meets leadership, because the same names you see on downtown businesses or buildings are often on the alumni board. Now, sliding down to the south side, we've got Roncalli High School, one of Indy's most well-known Catholic schools. Tuition runs around 12, that would be really expensive, $12,250 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. Now, homes around this average about $264,000, which lands you in well-kept, family-friendly neighborhoods, the kind of streets where someone's always mowing, waving, or grilling. Roncalli has a long-standing reputation for academics, athletics, and a deep alumni base. It's one of those, if you know, Indy names. Now, you'll spot more Roncalli sweatshirts at Meyer than any other school in the city. And so if you're relocating to Indy and want a faith-based school that feels like home, the minute you walk in, then Roncalli is a strong contender. It's tradition, community, and spirit without the Northside price tag. Now, sliding into number 5, we've got Lutheran High School down on Indy's southeast side. Tuition runs about $11,800 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. Homes nearby average around 267, tucked into quiet neighborhoods where front porches are still used and the mailman knows everyone's dog. It's suburban peace with a side of convenience. So I-65 is right there if you need to get downtown fast. Lutheran is known for its close-knit community, strong faith foundation, and a service-oriented culture that sticks with students long after graduation. It's small enough that everyone knows your name, but big enough to have serious sports energy. And if you're relocating and want a school that feels like family, the kind that cheers for your kid on Friday nights and prays for them on Monday mornings, then Lutheran's one of Indy's hidden gems. Number 4 takes us up near Broad Ripple to the Sycamore School. Now, tuition here runs about $23,420 per year, serving K through 8. And this one's built for the gifted and curious learners. Homes nearby average around $271,000, which is surprisingly affordable for an area this lively. Think tree-lined streets, vintage bungalows, bike paths, and probably 3 coffee shops within a mile radius. Now, Sycamore has a reputation for creativity and innovation. They don't just teach the curriculum, they adapt it to how the kids actually learn. So if your child is that why kid, the one who asks the new question before you even finish answering the first, that was probably me, then Sycamore is honestly their paradise. It's the kind of school that fits perfectly with families moving from bigger cities who still want that progressive, artsy, community-driven feel, but with Indy prices. Now, number 3, we've got Cathedral High School, a name honestly everyone in Indy recognizes. Cathedral is classic Indy private school prestige, where generations of Indy's old money families and high-profile athletes have walked these halls. Tuition runs around $18,500 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. Homes around here average around $350,000, surrounded by mature neighborhoods that feel timeless. Think big trees, quiet streets, and homes that hold their value, as well as Cathedral holds championships, because Cathedral's legacy runs deep. It's got incredible academics, a powerhouse sports programs, and a tradition that's practically part of Indy's DNA. You don't just go to Cathedral, you join Cathedral. If you're relocating and want a name that opens doors, both socially and academically, then Cathedral's your school. It's got that everybody knows someone who went there energy. It's not just a school, it's a social network. From law firms to local politics, Cathedral grads have their fingerprints all over Indy's success stories. Now, up next, number 2, let's head northeast to Heritage Christian School, one of the biggest and honestly most respected private schools in the area. Tuition runs about $15,975 per year, serving grades K through 12. Homes nearby average around $428,000, which gets you established neighborhoods with mature trees, wide streets, and a quick drive to Castleton, where you can find pretty much anything you need, from Starbucks to a new sofa. Heritage is a non-denominational Christian school that strikes a balance between academic rigor and family culture. It attracts a mix of corporate families and entrepreneurs, people who value faith-based education but still want access to Northside convenience and opportunity. They've got powerhouse athletics, strong academics, and we're in this together community energy. If you're relocating and want a large, structured private school that still feels personal, where your kids can play sports, join theater, and grow in faith, then Heritage delivers. It's that big school opportunities, small school heart kind of place. You'll find everything from local business owners to Colts staff family members here. It's that well connected without being a pretentious crowd. Coming in at number 1, we finally made it, Geesaman Catholic High School in Noblesville, where tuition runs about $17,250 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. Now, homes nearby average about $644,000, so welcome to Hamilton County, where the lawns are perfect, the schools are stellar, and golf carts are just as common as Teslas. Now, Geesaman is where many of Hamilton County's wealthiest families send their kids, doctors, executives, pro athletes, and entrepreneurs who want strong academics in a values-driven environment. Now, Geesaman blends top-tier academics, a strong Catholic identity, and a tight-knit community. It's kind of that perfect balance between prestige and warmth, the kind of place where excellence doesn't come with ego. Now, if you're moving to Indy for the suburbs, the schools, or just that Hamilton County lifestyle, Geesaman is the ultimate dream school in a dream neighborhood combo. Now let's flip the script for our bonus value pick, the Oaks Academy. Now tuition is about $14,000 per year, and the average home nearby just $150,000. That's right, one of Indy's top ranked private schools is surrounded by some of the city's most affordable housing. You'll find historical homes, classic architecture, and an authentic urban community feel that's rare for a private school setting. Now, the Oaks has a stellar reputation for its classical education model, small class sizes, and diverse student body. It's the perfect fit if you value both academic excellence and cultural variety. If you're relocating to Indy and want the best of both worlds, downtown living and a standout private education, then the Oaks proves you don't need a mansion to give your kids a world-class start. And finally, let's end on a high note, literally. University High School of Indiana in Carmel. Tuition runs $27,400 per year, serving grades 9 through 12. It's one of the most exclusive and academically rigorous private schools in the state, known for attracting Indy's high net worth families who want a progressive college prep experience without sending their kids out of state. The average home nearby, a cool $1.1 million. Yep, we're officially in HOA fees the size of car payments. Now, University High School is boutique level private education with small classes, individualized learning, and an emphasis on leadership and creativity. It's not just about grades here. It's about developing thinkers and innovators. University High School is less about show and kind of more about substance. It's boutique education for families who quietly have the means to choose anywhere. And the surrounding Carmel area. Think golf courses, immaculate neighborhoods, and trail systems that make other cities jealous. If you're relocating and want excellence in literally every direction, from the classroom to your cul-de-sac, University High School is your money's no object school. So here's the takeaway. In Indy, private excellence doesn't just live in one zip code. You can find phenomenal schools surrounded by homes under 200,000 and others surrounded by luxury estates. That's what makes Indianapolis so unique. Great schools, realistic prices, and a lifestyle that still feels down to earth. If you're planning a move to the Indy area and want help finding a home near the right school, I've got you covered. Let's match your lifestyle, your goals, and yes, your budget. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more Indy real estate insights, and drop a comment letting me know which school surprised you the most. Once again, I'm Cameron Geesaman, your hopefully favorite Indianapolis YouTubing realtor, and thanks for joining me today. If you're considering moving to the Indy metro area, I'd love to help you. I've helped hundreds of families just like you move into, out of, and around the Indy metro area. And I know this place like the back of my hand. If you want to learn more about what it's like living here in Indy, click this video here as I think you'll like it. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.